Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk about customer market in the context of technopreneurship. Understanding the customer market is one of the most important foundations for building a successful business. Even if you have the best product or the most advanced technology, without knowing your customers, the business will not survive. So, what is a customer market? A customer market is the group of people or organizations that a business aims to serve with its products or services. In simple words, it is your target audience, the ones who will actually buy, use, and benefit from what you create. In technopreneurship, where technology and entrepreneurship combine, understanding your customer market is critical, because technology should not only be innovative but also relevant to the people who need it. The first step in understanding the customer market is identifying who your customers are. We can divide them into categories such as age, gender, income level, location, profession, lifestyle, and even their behavior in using technology. For example, if you are creating an e-learning app, your market might be students, teachers, or lifelong learners. If you are building a financial technology product, your market could be young professionals or small business owners. The clearer your customer profile, the easier it is to design solutions that meet their needs. Next, let's talk about customer needs and wants. Needs are the problems or challenges customers are trying to solve, while wants are the specific preferences or desires they have. For example, people need transportation to move from one place to another, that is a need. But they may want it to be fast, cheap, and safe, that is a want. A successful technopreneur does not only understand the basic needs but also tailor solutions to match customer wants. This is how businesses create value and attract loyalty. Another key concept is market segmentation. Not all customers are the same, so dividing them into segments allows us to focus better. Segments can be based on demographics, psychographics, or behaviors. For instance, in the smartphone market, one segment may care about camera quality, another segment may care about gaming performance, and yet another may care about price affordability. By segmenting the market, businesses can create different strategies to appeal to each group. Now, let's consider customer behavior. How do customers decide to buy something? Usually, they go through a process. First, they recognize a need, then they search for information, compare options, make a purchase, and finally evaluate their satisfaction. Understanding this journey helps technopreneurs design better marketing strategies. For example, if customers search for reviews before buying. Let's look at real-life examples. Gojek started because they understood that Indonesian customers needed a quick, reliable, and affordable way to travel in busy cities. Shopee and Tokopedia grew because they tapped into the rising trend of online shopping, making it easier for customers to buy anything from their smartphones. Netflix succeeded because it recognized that customers wanted flexible, on-demand entertainment instead of being tied to TV schedules. All these companies became successful because they focused on their customer market and continuously adapted to their needs. In technopreneurship, it is also important to keep an eye on market trends. Trends such as digitalization, sustainability, health awareness, and AI adoption shape what customers expect. For example, many customers today prefer eco-friendly products, so businesses that adapt to sustainability gain a stronger market position. Similarly, after the pandemic, customers became more comfortable with online learning, remote work, and digital payments. By following these changes, technopreneurs can stay relevant. Another important point is customer feedback. Understanding the market is not a one-time activity, it is a continuous process. Businesses should listen to customer reviews, complaints, and suggestions to improve products and services. A customer-centered mindset helps businesses build trust and long-term relationships. Remember, keeping an existing customer is often easier and cheaper than finding a new one. In conclusion, the customer market is the heart of every business, especially in technopreneurship. It tells us who we serve, what they need, how they behave, and where opportunities lie. By carefully identifying target customers, analyzing their needs, segmenting the market, and adapting to trends, technopreneurs can build businesses that are not only innovative but also sustainable. Technology may give us tools, but customers give us direction. Tank.